नमस्कार, बहुत-बहुत स्वागत है गाइस आपके अपने ही चैनल KFCS और स्पोर्ट्स बिट पर गाइस आज बहुत ही ज़बरदस्त मैच देखने को मिला और उम्मीद किसी ने नहीं की थी। सीरियसली अगर मैं बात करूँ तो मैंने भी खुद भी ऐसी उम्मीद नहीं की थी कि मुंबई इंडियंस इस मैच को गँवा सकती है। लेकिन कहते हैं कई बार कि छोटा स्कोर भी कभी-कभी भारी पड़ जाता है। तो कुछ ऐसा ही हुआ आज भी और जिसकी उम्मीद बिल्कुल भी नहीं थी मतलब मैं थोड़ी बहुत भी उम्मीद नहीं कर रहा था कि ऐसा कुछ होगा, जिसमें एमआई जो है ये मैच हार जाएगी बट अनफॉर्च्युनेटली हाँ, वो मैच हार गए हैं, ये बात है और पूरी बात करते हैं डिटेल में लेकिन जो भी ऑडियंस है स्पोर्ट्स बिड के ऑफ कोर्स बुरा लग रहा होगा ऑफ कोर्स रितम मैं जानता हूँ रितम कितना डाई हार्ड फैन है मुंबई इंडियंस का दुःख भी हो रहा होगा और दुःख होता भी है क्योंकि अच्छा मौका था आपके पास बैक टू बैक दूसरा डब्ल्यूपीएल जीतने का, दूसरा फाइनल खेलने का लेकिन एट द एंड एक्सपोज़ हुई है मुंबई इंडियंस जो कि कहना पड़ेगा हर बार की तरह मैं बात पहले भी कर रहा था कि हरमनप्रीत कौर अगर आपको एंड तक मैचेस नहीं जिताती है, तो हार जाते हैं। इस बार हरमनप्रीत कौर ने 30 रन बनाए भी लेकिन वो 30 रन काम ना आए, तो ये बहुत बड़ी चीज़ है और मुझे लग रहा है कि ये चीज़ एक्सपोज़ हो गई है और इसको थोड़ा-सा समझने की ज़रूरत है मुंबई इंडियंस को भी कि उनके पास वो प्लेयर थोड़े बेटर नहीं थे। प्लेयर थोड़े बेटर हो सकते थे। प्लेयर ने ज़िम्मेदारी नहीं ली, शायद अमिला कर को जिस तरह से विजुअल्स देखने को मिले, अमिला कर जो है वो मैच फिनिश कर सकती थी। बट अनफॉर्च्युनेटली मैच फिनिश ना हो सका और कहीं न कहीं मैं ये भी कह सकता हूँ कि उम, आरसीबी ने बहुत अच्छी बॉलिंग की, स्पेशली आपको आज क्रेडिट में देना पड़ेगा आपको स्मृति मंधाना को, क्योंकि स्मृति मंधाना ने अच्छी कैप्टेंसी की। ऑफ कोर्स बैटिंग से इतना ख़ास परफ़ॉर्म नहीं किया लेकिन कैप्टेंसी बहुत शानदार थी और कैप्टेंसी का फल मिला और बहुत ही ज़बरदस्त खेले नो डाउट और इसी जीत के साथ रॉयल चैलेंजर्स बैंगलोर का चांस बन गया है। अगर बात करूँ तो जिस तरह से रॉयल चैलेंजर्स बैंगलोर ने टॉस जीता, टॉस जीत के बैटिंग करते हैं। स्टार्ट बहुत शानदार किया था, 2 ओवर में 20 रन हो गए थे, नॉट आउट चल रहे थे लेकिन उम्मीद नहीं थी। उम्मीद ऐसी बिल्कुल भी नहीं थी कि मुंबई इंडियंस जिस तरह से विकेट्स लेना स्टार्ट किया था, स्कोर बहुत कम था। अल्टीमेटली मतलब मुंबई इंडियंस की लेवल की मैं बात करूँ तो उनके लेवल से काफ़ी नीचे था स्कोर और ये स्कोर बनना चाहिए था। मतलब कैसे हो गया ये शायद मुंबई इंडियंस के फैन्स को भी समझ में नहीं आ रहा होगा लेकिन हो गया है, ये सच्चाई है, इसको अब आप यकीन कर लें तो ज़्यादा अच्छा होगा। स्पेशली मुंबई इंडियंस के वो फैन्स जो कि अ, वो कहते हैं ना उनका एक स्लोगन है मुंबई इंडियंस का वो बहुत ज़्यादा यूज़ करते हैं, दुनिया हिला देंगे हम, शायद वो खुद हिल गए इस वक़्त। ओके, मेरे साथ आलोक है, अल्टीमेट चोक ओके डीसी प्लीज़ आरसीबी नहीं जीतनी चाहिए। आलोक देखो आरसीबी का एक रिकॉर्ड है जो कि बहुत ही वर्स्ट है अगेंस्ट दिल्ली कैपिटल्स 4-0 का। शायद वो 4-0 का रिकॉर्ड है वो भारी पड़ेगा। शायद वो भारी पड़ेगा और डीसी का जो लेवल है वो भी थोड़ा ऊपर है। अगर रॉयल चैलेंजर्स बैंगलोर की मैं बात करूँ तो उनसे काफ़ी ऊपर है। इसके बारे में मैं कल ज़रूर बात करेंगे, हेड टू हेड मुकाबला की बात करेंगे कि फाइनल में कौन किससे आगे है। लेकिन एलिमिनेटर गेम मुंबई इंडियंस से कहाँ गलती हुई है? मेरे को लगता है गलती हुई है उनकी बैटिंग से। बॉलिंग ठीक-ठाक की है मतलब 138 रन तो आपको करना चाहिए था, 138 रन आप नहीं बना पा रहे हैं तो खामियाँ तो है। बैटिंग को और बेटर होना चाहिए था और बैटिंग कर सकते थे, ऐसा नहीं था कि पिच बहुत ही ज़्यादा खराब थी। रॉयल चैलेंजर्स बैंगलोर कम से कम 20 से 25 रन शॉर्ट थे क्योंकि 150 रन अगर बनाते तो रॉयल चैलेंजर्स अपने को गेम में रखते, वो सिर्फ़ लड़ने वाला स्कोर था, जीतने वाला नहीं। और जिस तरह से स्लो खेली मुंबई इंडियंस, उसका खामियाज़ा भुगतना पड़ा है। नहीं तो मेरे को नहीं लग रहा था कि मुंबई इंडियंस ये मैच हार सकती है। तो अल्टीमेटली अब क्या बोलें अ, ओके यहाँ पे डीसी का सपोर्ट होता है यहाँ पे और आलोक भाई आप ही नहीं अब मुंबई इंडियंस के जितने भी सपोर्टर हैं वो सारे दिल्ली कैपिटल्स की तरफ आ चुके हैं क्योंकि आरसीबी से हार हुई है अब हर कोई यही चाहता है कि आरसीबी जो है अब हार जाए क्योंकि आरसीबी की जीत की कामना कोई नहीं करता है ऑफ कोर्स उनके फैंस थोड़े से टॉक्सिक है शायद वो भी एक रीज़न है बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं कि जवाहरलाल भाई फुल सपोर्ट दिए हैं स्टेडियम में, बिल्कुल फुल सपोर्ट है। और स्टैट्स भी इतना शानदार नहीं है, मतलब स्टैट्स भी कुछ ऐसा ही कह रहा है कि इतने प्रॉमिसिंग नहीं है। अगेंस्ट दिल्ली कैपिटल्स उनका रिकॉर्ड जो है वो बहुत ही साधारण सा है, सो डोंट वरी अबाउट दैट। बट यस, फाइनल में कभी भी कुछ भी हो सकता है, जिस तरह से आज हुआ वो कुछ भी वो होना भी हो भी सकता है। बट आज के मैच की अगर मैं बात करूं, स्मृति मंधाना एक स्मार्ट, आप कह सकते हैं जो स्मार्ट पिक स्मृति मंधाना ने किया वो था सोफी डिवाइन को ओपन कराना, जिसके बारे में कल वीडियो में भी बात कर रहा था। जिन्होंने मेरी वीडियो देखी थी, मैं उसमें भी यही बोल रहा था कि रोहित सॉरी हरमनप्रीत कौ स्मृति मंधाना ने जो अपने साथ जो ओपनिंग पार्टनर थी सोफी मेलोनिक्स को लेके चल रहे थे, जो कि एक बॉलर है, मतलब बैटिंग भी सही से नहीं हो रही थी। मैं बात कर रहा था कि सोफी डिवाइन को आपको ओपन कराना पड़ेगा, हालांकि सोफी डिवाइन ने किया कुछ नहीं। जो भी किया एलिस पेरी ने किया, एलिस पेरी ने आराम से पूरा टाइम लिया और एट द एंड मैच को फिनिश करने की कोशिश की। हालांकि फिनिश पूरा कर नहीं पाई, लेकिन वही कहते हैं ना कि आपके आखिरी कुछ रन्स बड़े कामयाब होते हैं जब आप आखिरी के डेथ ओवर्स में रन्स बनाते हैं। और मैं उसमें क्रेडिट दूंगा जॉर्जिया वेरेहम को, जो उन्होंने लास्ट बॉल पे छक्का लगाया और आप जो है इस मैच को जीते। आप देखिए लास्ट बॉल पे छक्का लगाया, 5 रन से आप मैच जीते हैं, और वो 6 रन का ही डिफरेंस था पूरे मैच में। तो ये दर्शा रहा है कि क्रिकेट का गेम जो है बड़ा ही इंटरेस्टिंग हो गया है। और ये लाइफ में भी एक सीख देता है कि जब तक आपकी चीज़ें ख़त्म नहीं हुई है तब तक आप गेम में बने हुए हैं। सो मुझे लगता है ये चीज़ देखने वाली बात है, ये चीज़ सीखने वाली बात भी है। आलोक कह रहे हैं, ओके, आलोक आलोक कह रहे हैं कि अ, रोहित के कुछ फैन टॉक्सिक हैं, आलोक बहुत टॉक्सिक है। मेरे को एक आईडी याद आता है हाइड्रोजन, जिसको मैं शायद पता नहीं कितनी बार गालियाँ दे चुका हूँ। पता नहीं कुछ भी बोलते रहते हैं, कुछ भी समझ ही नहीं आता मेरे को, मतलब लेवल से भी नीचे बात करते हैं, ठीक है। ओके, हेलो राहुल, हाउ आर यू? हेलो राहुल, कैन यू हियर मी? Rahul, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, you come again. Can you hear me? ओके, ओके आलोक, हरमनप्रीत कौर मैच फिनिश नहीं करती। आलोक एक ही मैच फिनिश किया था इस पूरे WPL में, एक ही मैच है जो फिनिश किया था। और यस्तिका भाटिया, यस्तिका भाटिया, हाँ यार, यस्तिका भाटिया ने भी नहीं किया उस तरह से परफॉर्म। राहुल, कैन यू हियर मी नाउ?
Yes, I can hear you now. Yes.
Okay, 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 Rahul. So big day for Royal Challengers Bangalore fan. Of course, for me also means I don't think Rahul means 138. I think it was achievable score when you have Harmanpreet Kaur, Amila Kerr at crease. So how this miracle happened suddenly?
I do not know. Actually, Mumbai Indians, until the 18th or 19th over, they looked like they were winning it comfortably. Yeah, to be very honest, 7 wickets in hand, you need just over a runner ball, to be frank. You would think that the match is gone for RCB. Yes, as an RCB fan, I just thought, okay, at least they took it till the end. They took it till the 19th over. That is itself a great achievement, defending only 136 to win. I thought, okay, it's a good achievement. RCB took it till the 19th over, but then when the last over came, suddenly RCB had a good chance to win. Actually, that's the last over of the match. That's the only time I can really say that RCB had somewhat of an upper hand in the game, and that's the only time I really believe that they could defend this score, because Mumbai Indians was absolutely cruising until then. Harmanpreet Kaur, unfortunately, well, you can say she's unlucky. She couldn't finish it off. She was very close to hitting a six on the ball that she got out to. Had that gone for a six, that was match over, and Mumbai Indians would have gone on to win from there. But
But
it
Rahul, one
wasn't
more
to
thing.
be.
Do you think that shot was required at that time?
See,
That was also a big thing.
the ball was there to be hit. She didn't execute it. That's all I can say, because that same shot, had it gone for a six, nobody will be questioning that. Why did she go for that shot? That was a ball that was there to be hit. It was in the slot. She went for it. She missed it. Unfortunately, the execution didn't come off. That's the only thing I can say. But the shot selection was not wrong.
Okay, okay. Yeah, but if you see the score of Royal Challengers Bangalore, of course, yesterday I talk about that means why they are using Sophie Melonix means a bowler you are using and proper batsman is out of the playing 11. Still, it is a concern because Sophie Devine is not in a great form. Still, if we see the opening combination, only Alice Perry led you one-sided win against Mumbai both the time.
Yes, absolutely. It's been a real carry job from Ellis Perry for RCB, and that is the biggest concern for the team because uh, they they are really dependent on one or two players, and this has been the same story with the men's team. How it has been with the men's team, same stories repeating with the women's team. But Smriti Mandana did some good captaincy. I think in the second
Yeah.
innings, I mean, she really rallied the team together. She really placed the field, did the field placings well, and was able to keep Mumbai Indians down, keep them uh, keep RCB somewhat in the match. I think credit to her from that part.
Yeah, and Rahul, be proud as an Indian also means yes. Smriti Mandhana has some element of captaincy. Means the way he utilized the bowler, the way he uses the spinner at a right time, field placement, each and everything.
Yes, absolutely. So she's done fairly well in this tournament. I mean, she's not been at her best at times, but she has managed to pull it together when the team needed it. I mean, you cannot really defend 135 without having good captaincy. That has to be said.
Yeah, yeah, of course. But at the end, Rahul, always I talk about same thing with you also means Harmanpreet Kaur dependency. The Mumbai Indians is completely dependent on Harmanpreet Kaur. Same thing happened against Delhi Capitals also when Harmanpreet Kaur was got out in power play. We know that match is over. Means when Harmanpreet Kaur is out, we know in the lower down the order no one is there to make that type of runs. So do you think Rahul the dependency on Harmanpreet Kaur, Halle Matthews, Nets, Seaver Brunt cost MI in this eliminator?
Yeah, definitely. It definitely cost them in the eliminator because even though I having said at the start of this video that Mumbai Indians was cruising to victory, the fact was they were not. They looked like they were cruising. They were still not at their best. They were losing some wickets, and they were never running away with it. Even though they were always in front, they were never running away with this match. That is one thing that has to be said. But when it comes to those last 2 overs, you expected at some point they would have the final flourish and be able to finish off the match. uh, Harmanpreet Kaur, unfortunately, she could not do that. She was very close to hitting a six actually off the ball that she got out. In fact, when she hit the ball, I thought it went for a six. I have to say that. But it fell just short, and I think that was really the turning point in the match because I thought that Harmanpreet Kaur would finish it off yeah, early in that same over. A stumping was missed. Richa Ghosh missed a stumping, but that didn't prove to be costly in the end.
Yeah, yeah, of course. And Rahul, at the end, we have to say that give credit to RCB the way you utilize your fielding, your batting. Batting only Ellis Perry and last ball six from Georgia Verham caused the match. Means you win the match by 5 runs and last ball six.
Yeah, absolutely. Last ball six is what Mumbai Indians needed to tie this and take it to a super over, but that didn't happen. And RCB is through to the final. You have to say, more than Georgia Wareham though, Ellis Perry really needs credit for that half century she made because RCB was in a hopeless situation with the bat, and Ellis Perry got them to this total which they could defend, which is 135.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Of course, so great game. And Rahul, tomorrow we will talk about that, how DC and RCB, what is the difference. But in a short word, if I describe both the team, Rahul, RCB is 2 3 players team, and Delhi Capitals is proper team. Proper team means each and every player is performing each and every game. We
Yeah,
have to say.
absolutely. And we've seen that already. Delhi Capitals has defeated RCB in both the games. They've defeated RCB in both the league games, and they're going to be playing the final at home. I don't know whether to say that it'll be a home crowd or not, but
Yeah,
they're
there will
playing the
be.
final in their home ground. Nevertheless, so they will have that advantage.
And when I was there in a ground, then record will be 100% for
Yeah,
Delhi Capitals.
yeah. Hopefully, I suppose you were at the match today. That's why this video is a little late.
No, no, no. Actually, I talk with RCB fan means their reaction. I just want to see the. I remember. Okay,
Yeah, well, RCB fans are very happy. They should be. What we're going to see is either RCB or Delhi Capitals. Their women's team is going to have an IPL trophy before their men's team. One of that's going to be the case for one of these two teams on Sunday.
okay, okay. Alok is saying that. Alok, don't worry. Means yeah, you can say that anything can happen in final, but again, you have to make something special to beat Delhi Capitals. This is true. Man to man marking, you have to do something special if you want to dream, if you have dreamed to beat Delhi Capitals for Royal
Well,
Challengers Bangalore.
I mean, RCB did something of an upset today. I have to say that
Yeah,
because
yeah, that
I
is
mean,
big upset.
Mumbai Indians is a team known for stepping up in the big games. They are known for turning up in the big games. RCB are the ones who are known for choking, but today really the opposite has happened. At least in the second innings, the opposite happened. RCB won a match that they should have been long out of, and Mumbai Indians they really choked. What was an easily winnable game, they really threw it away.
Yeah. Okay, Rahul, now let's come to another game. Means what happened to Bangladesh, Rahul, means the way they are playing. Do you think this Bangladesh is playing without Shakib Al Hasan? It looks like that Shakib is there and he is contributing, but without Shakib, this team is looking really excellent. Means Sri Lanka win it just 3 wickets, means just 3 wickets, 286 on board. And in previous match, Shanto not out century. I think it was almost a win for Bangladesh, but at the end, experience works for Sri Lankan team. But don't you think Rahul means Sri Lanka is not in the right track actually in ODI?
Yeah, Sri Lanka. I mean, yes and no. I mean, actually, last year they seemed on the right track. They won that World Cup qualifiers handily. I mean, although you have to say it's against weaker teams, but they still won it handily without losing a single game. And they reached the Asia Cup final when they played India. Since that, you know what happened in the Asia Cup final. They got all out for 50 runs. Since then, unfortunately, it's been downhill. I really expected something from them in the World Cup. In spite of that 50 all out, I expected them to be somewhat competitive in the World Cup, but that didn't happen. They were not competitive in the World Cup, and since then it's been downhill. They did win 3-0 in an ODI series against Afghanistan since then, but this this series, you have to say so far, Bangladesh across the first two games has been the better team. They won the first game comfortably, and then they've made Sri Lanka fight for a win in this game. It looked at one point like Sri Lanka was cruising to victory, but Bangladesh they pulled it back. There was a small collapse in the middle, and suddenly it looked like Sri Lanka could get all out and lose this. But Hasaranga, he stepped up and got Sri Lanka close to victory, and Sri Lanka was able to get over the line. So it's still a good victory for Sri Lanka overall. I have to say some guys stepped up for them, but yeah, there is a lot to work on. They're still a work in progress. Good thing is now it is the ODI World Cup just finished, and ODI cricket is not so much the priority right now. Next ODI World Cup is only in 3 years time, unfortunately. unfortunately they're not part of the Champions Trophy. So that is a negative thing. But uh, we can even say that they don't have to worry about preparing for a tournament, an ODI tournament right now, given they're not in the Champions Trophy. Their next ODI tournament will come in the 2027 World Cup, which is 3 years down the line from now. Uh, but yeah, they do have a lot to work on in white ball cricket in general, not just ODI, but in T20 as well, and also in test match cricket. They're still a work in progress. They've gotten better, but still some ways to go. As far as the rivalry between Bangladesh and Sri Lanka is concerned, so far it has lived up to its reputation. I mean, now Bangladesh versus Sri Lanka, you have to admit, is a new
Yeah,
rivalry in Asian cricket. It's on par with the India versus Pakistan.
Pakistan.
I will rate it that way. It's on par with India Pakistan rivalry, and we saw the T20 series go into a decider. Good thing ODI series is also in a decider now, so it's all up for grabs, really. And if Sri Lanka can win this series, it will give them a huge boost. They've already won the T20 series, so winning ODI series also will give them a huge boost in one-day cricket, because then they can really say that they are better than Bangladesh. Bangladesh defeated Sri Lanka in the World Cup, but to me, that's a tainted win.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Okay, yeah, Nair is saying DC win WPL. Yeah, we will talk about that, Nair, of course, tomorrow. Anything can happen. If MI can lose, then DC can also. But let's see. We will talk about that. But if we talk the top performer, Rahul means Toid Hirday. If I see the Toid Hirday career as a T20 batsman, he improved himself, but now he proves himself in ODI also. Means in middle order, he can make runs for Bangladesh team. Toid Hirday.
Yes, absolutely. Bangladesh from 130 for 2 had slipped to 189 for 6 at one point, and Tawhid Hidroy stepped up with a 96 not out of 102 balls and took Bangladesh to that score of 286. So it was a great innings from him, and he gave Bangladesh a chance. They were also in the game with the ball. They had Sri Lanka on the ropes at 43 for 3, even though it was scored in 6.1 overs. They had Sri Lanka on the ropes in this game, but they couldn't do it.
Yeah, and run rate was also very slow. But at the end, Nishanka, what a series for Nishanka. Previously, double century against Afghanistan, now century. So, Sri Lanka and Patam Nishanka, they are at the best. Means if I see the recent best player for Sri Lanka, they are one of them. Patam Nishanka and Charita Sri Lanka.
Yes.
Yeah, Sadira Samar Vikrama has good World Cup, 2 centuries, 1 century for Kushal Mendes. But Rahul, if we see Pathum Nishanka, technique wise, is also good batsman. Technically correct.
Yes, absolutely. He has great technique as a batsman, and I think he can he in Sri Lanka's cricket's rise again. He will be a very vital part of it, in my opinion, because he's constantly coming up with very good innings and putting Sri Lanka in good positions. A lot of these players, unfortunately, they will have to do it against the bigger teams like India, Australia, etc., etc. They need to step up more against those teams.
But
That is really the
Rahul,
problem for Sri Lankan
do
cricket.
you think do you think rise of Hasranga after LPL means now Hasranga is not only with a ball, he's concentrating on his batting also. His hitting capabilities is coming day by day. He is improving him.
Yes, absolutely. He was already a pretty decent batsman before he did any captaincy, to be honest. But now you can see he's more of a proper uh,
All
batsman,
rounder.
more of an all rounder than he was before. And you've seen a lot of players improve like that in this regard, like Shaheen Afridi, Rashid Khan, for example. These players have all really improved their batting stocks and become a value to their team. And in a very good thing for Sri Lankan cricket, it means that they will have a stronger middle order. I think that is very important.
Strong middle order and young opening combination means at least for 10 to 12 years you can go with Avishka and Patum Nishanka. at least
Yes, they can really
from
go
now.
with this opening pair for a very long time, and if they really get going, they score bulks of runs. They can make Sri Lanka a force to be reckoned with in cricket again. Like they can come back among the World Cup contenders.
Yeah, of course. Okay, Rahul, if you see the bowling unit of Bangladesh team, Shariful Islam means very talented bowler. Means if you see the action of Shariful Islam, you will like it. You will say that yes, he's a correct bowler. Means who can take wickets in power play, whether it is T20, ODI. Do you think Taskeen Ahmed, Shariful Islam, Tanzil Hassan Shakib, they are rising star of Bangladesh now with Mustafizur Rahman? Good fast
Yes,
bowlers are coming.
absolutely. They are the rising stars. All of them are very young, under 30 years of age. And then they have Mustafizur Rahman. So they have a decent pace bowling attack right now. Then with spin, there's Mehdi Hassan, Taijul Islam. Mehdi Hassan is an all rounder as well. Don't forget. So they have a strong spin bowling lineup as well. And this is without
So
Shakib Al Hassan.
but did you imagine Rahul means without Shakib Al Hasan, everything means will be manageable from this Bangladesh team? I don't think. I thought that it will take some time, but Mehdi Hassan Miraz took responsibility at the right time. Mehdi Hassan
Mm,
Miraz.
yes, absolutely. Mehdi Hassan Miraz has the ability to really into the shoes of Shakib. He's only 26 years old right now. So he has a very long career ahead of him. He's already started in like 2016, 17 itself. So he can really play for many years and become a legend of Bangladesh cricket.
Yeah. Okay, Rahul, coming to IPL means Vahindu Hasranga is a member of means in a team of Sunrise Hyderabad. You see already so many legendary players like Travis Head, Pat Cummins as your captain, Mark Remplassen, Marco Jensen. Can you say that now Hasranga is looking strong contender means in terms of bowling, in terms of batting, means as an impact player if you want, but for impact player your three overseas should be
I think
there.
Asaranga
That is
should
also
make
big.
the playing 11 at least when Sunrisers are playing in Hyderabad. He should make the playing 11 because the pitch in Hyderabad can really help spin a lot. It can and it can be very low and slow kind of pitch, so it will
And now
really
you
help
can
his
say
style of
Rahul,
bowling.
it's very cheap. Means in 1.5 CR, if you are getting Hasranga, it is very cheap according to
Yeah,
his level.
absolutely, and Hasaranga is worth more than 1.5 crores in my opinion. So it's a very good buy from Sunrisers Hyderabad.
Yeah. Okay, one more game is also going on. I think it is almost
It looks like
close.
Ireland is going to win. Afghanistan has one wicket in hand, and you need 39 or 10 balls. I don't. It's impossible for
Yeah,
Afghanistan.
I'm
I don't
talking about
think.
Azmatullah Omarzai. Rahul, if I talk about Azmatullah Omarzai in Gujarat Titans, means I think in absence of Hardik Pandya, now it's duty of Azmatullah Omarzai to perform. And only I think best price of 1.5 CR, I guess. He was also same player where he got as a base price. So Azmatullah Omarzai, how much you are excited to see him if Gujarat Titans give him some matches?
Yeah, it'll be very interesting to see how Azmatullah Omarzai does. And in case anything happens to Shubman Gill, they have somebody who can do captaincy duties for them. So Azmatullah Omarzai is that candidate.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, let's see. But game between Ireland and Afghanistan really disappointed from Afghanistan. Of course, means I don't think that they will not chase this target of 150. But good bowling from Ireland.
Yeah, Ireland has bowled really well, especially Joshua Little and Benjamin White have destroyed Afghanistan completely with the ball. It's now impossible for Afghanistan to win. 39 to win off 9, only one wicket in hand, impossible.
Yeah, of course. And big news is that Rashid Khan is back. So good news for Gujarat Titans also. That finally they got Rashid Khan. Means already they are very disappointed. Shami is not there. So big boost for them. That
Yes,
Rashid Khan is
absolutely.
ready.
Huge boost for Gujarat to have. Rashid Khan. He'll be a very valuable bowler for them.
Yeah, yeah, of course. So let's see how things will goes on. But Rahul, if you see this IPL, don't you think this IPL will be very special? 17th season will be very special. So many comebacks, so many injuries also there. But comeback season can you can say for some player like Rishabh Pant, MS Dhoni. It is also the comeback season for him. Means coming from injury, it is not an easy task after coming from operations.
And then
And
you have
Kane
Mitchell Stark,
Williamson.
who's returning to
Yeah.
IPL after so many years.
Yeah, Pat Cummins, Mitchell Stark, Travis Head, and a few more players are there. So very exciting to see Rachit Ravinder, special player means Rachit
Yes,
Ravinder's performance. We have
absolutely.
to see.
So the
I
match is
think
over. Ireland has wrapped up victory. They won by 38 runs. 111 all out is the final score for Afghanistan. Shock defeat.
upset for me, bigger upset
Yeah,
means
huge
how.
upset. In fact, even the test result was a huge upset. Ireland defeating Afghanistan in the test match was also an upset. This is an upset a little bit on a smaller level. I have to say that.
Yeah, well, Rashid Khan was captain, but it's okay. His bowling was great. Let's see here how things will goes on. But the way WPL is going on, no excitement will be high for IPL also, Rahul.
Yes, absolutely. And I'm eager to see what happens in IPL more than any who wins the IPL. Forget all that, or even CSK winning the IPL. Even that I'm not too concerned about. Anyway, CSK has won 5 times. So in some season, if we don't win, not a big deal. But I want to see how prepared our players really prepare for the World Cup in this IPL, or what will happen mid IPL. For example, are they really going to send players in the middle of the IPL to go and prepare for the World Cup? Actually, this is one season where you can say we should play the whole IPL and use all these matches as the practice. It's better. What are we going to do leaving IPL midway and going to West Indies early to prepare? It's not going to do anything. We are better off playing the whole IPL this time around. If you wanted to leave IPL earlier for an international tournament, it should have been last year to prepare for World Test Championship final.
Yeah, of course. And Rahul, big thing is that tomorrow the day will become where election dates will be announced, and after that, remaining schedule will also come for IPL. Means where they are going to plan and how it will goes on. I think BCCI will try their best to give at least 1.5 week, means 1 week between the tournament. Yeah. Okay.
IPL
Alok
is
is saying
supposed to
Salah is
be
there.
scheduled to end on May 26th. And
Yeah.
India's first match at the T20 World Cup is on June 5th. So
Yeah.
so there is somewhat of a gap. You could say it's looks it's like
But there is
what to
some
say, 10
practice
days.
game also.
There'll be some
I think.
practice game also, so close to 10 days gap. And for a T20 match, to be honest, when you're coming off a T20 tournament and you're going to play a T20 World Cup, that much gap is enough, to be honest. And in between, you're going to play practice games too. So um, it is fine. 10 days gap between last year, between IPL final and World Test Championship final, that was not good, to be frank. But between IPL final and T20 World Cup first match, that is fine.
Yeah. 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 Of course. Okay, so let's see how things will goes on, Rahul. And tomorrow we will back and we will talk about Delhi Capitals versus RCB head-to-head marking. One side is Marizan Cap, one side Ellis Perry, who is a better all-rounder in numbers. We will talk about that in detail. Yesterday I talked about that also, and same thing happened. Sophie Divine finally comes up of the order. So RCB, well done
Yeah,
at the end.
absolutely.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Yeah. Okay, so let's see how things will goes on. Thank you very much, Rahul, and it was very thrilling match. Hope for the best, and thank you everyone. Thank you Alok and Nair also. See you tomorrow, guys, and let's talk about a final WPL. Till then, thank you very much. Goodbye. Good night. सब्सक्राइब
Right.
KFCS and Sports Bit. Bye.